We're looking live at a beautiful fly-in to Everbank Field in Jacksonville. But even if you close your eyes, Brock, you'd still know exactly where you were by the rallying cry of the Jaguar faithful in the stands. Ball teed up, Logan Cook after the kick. And we're underway from Everbank Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Tight end going in motion here. They start to drive with Hall. And he found some running room for a nice gain.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
From the 37. That's caught. It's Breece Hall.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Now Rodgers on 3rd and short. That throw finds Conklin. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the first down.
So on 4th down, the Jets turn to a fan favorite. It's Thomas Morstead to punt it. Oh my, they're faking it on their opening drive. And they pull it off. He gets them the first before being stopped. From the gun, it's Hall. Runs inside the 35. And he's finally taken down at the 7-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Anytime you go over half the field in one play, totally changes the complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end the series with some type of points.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Reaches the end zone. Touchdown, New York. The Jets take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Breece Hall with the touchdown. No doubt about that one, Brock. They softened that defense up with that lengthy opening series. And then the front just couldn't stand up to the run as they reached the end zone.
Yeah, the numbers tell you, kind of just like baseball, you love home runs, you love explosive plays. But when you can play small ball and you can keep that defense gasping on the field, you can often run it right down their throats in the red zone.
Zerline has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Here's a return from the 7. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Hey, easy. Ralph.
Lawrence now off the play action. Flushed out of the pocket. Complete. It's Ingram. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Wrapped up on that play by big Quinnen Williams. Nothing gained or lost on that run, and now it's 3rd and 3.
Hey, run!
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Complete beyond the marker. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Lisa 24. Heavy, heavy.
Here's Etienne on first down. And he's got this down to the 40. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
11 on red. 11. Red.
Lawrence in the pistol. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
And he scores. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars finish off their opening drive. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. Little able to connect on the point after. And the Jaguars respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. On now is Cook to kick this away. Starting from the 5. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Run!
They kick the running back in motion. Went right, and that's intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Jaguars take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame.
A lot of defenders got some offense in their background, and it's been my life experience that they'll tell you about it. And right there, he put it on display. He brought in the pick and instantly became a runner, searching for the open field to add a little something to the return.
Red on red. Silver.
Trying it right side with Etienne. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Ready.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Rip 23. Silver.
Now Lawrence on the play fake. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Go.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. That's caught for the first. Well, 3rd and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Hey.
And they send a man in motion. They'll run, Etienne. And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. Just 1 yard on first and goal. Still 4 yards to go on second.
11, Agate.
ETN will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4.
Well, you get a little bit closer, but you can feel the pressure starting to mount. Unless you're committed to playing 4 downs here, this becomes a critical third down call.
So now, here's third and goal.
Hey, run.
Lawrence to throw it. ETN on the catch. Touchdown, Jacksonville. He hung in there as long as he could. A lot of quarterbacks would have bailed out, and it was what you talk about, Brock, that courage that kept the champ for the touchdown alive.
Yeah, that touchdown's going to show up on his stat sheet making the catch or the quarterback stat sheet for making the throw, but hey, can we put some touchdowns up there for the big boys up front? It was their blocking and buying of time for that play that led to the score.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. They'll start this one out with Hall. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Stopped by Foye Oluoku. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up second and 9. Here's Hall once more. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Devin Lloyd on the tackle.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Into the hands of Conklin. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. We will not get another play in here. That's going to do it for quarter number 1. Neither side separating much so far. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Jets football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with first and 10. Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. They've got first down from the 31. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. This is on target to Xavier Gibson. They gain 14 on the play. And it'll give the Jets a first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
Hall takes it straight ahead. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Off the play fake, here's Rodgers. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
Rodgers throwing on third down. This one's caught. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
They'll run here. It's Hall. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, You still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal. Now here's Rodgers. That's incomplete, trying to set up the screen there. This one intended for the running back. So they'll be left with 3rd and goal. Rodgers here from the gun. And this is caught. Touchdown, New York! The Jets can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Mike Williams, the touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
That one right down the middle. And the Jets tie things up at 14. Zerline has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Devin Duvernay to return it. And it's the equivalent of what a touchback used to be here, up to the 25 before going out. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Lisa 24. Check, Panther. Red.
Here's ETN to begin the drive. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
On red.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
Hey, kill. Here we go.
Trying again, following the sack. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had, and incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Silver.
Lawrence working from the gun. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. That punt gets up to 59 yards. And it'll be Jets football. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. On the counter, Hall. And looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Stopped by Foye Oluokun.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
They give on 2nd to Hall. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the 1st down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense. And
they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Throwing on first down, Rodgers. Able to hit Hall, complete. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's good enough for a New York first down. We're at the 2-minute warning now from Everbank. The Jets driving for a score and a halftime lead. All set up now for 1st and 10. Hall running between the tackles. He's contained at the line for no gain. Devin Lloyd on the tackle. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just times you got to run in the darkness. And when linebackers fill that hole like that right in the middle of the field, he ran right into the darkness and the pain of that linebacker.
Play fake. It's Rodgers. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! But it looked like someone on the Jets got to it first, so the Jets hold on to the football. So near disaster a moment ago, but the drive's still in trouble if they can't convert on 3rd. From the shotgun, Rodgers finds his target, Hall. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's 2nd. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Greg Zuerlein going to try to knock this through for the Jets. It's a 39-yarder from the left hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And they've taken back the lead.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Zuerlein has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Here's Duvernay on the return. Good looking return here, and he's got room. They'll begin from the 36 as the returner's brought down. The Jaguars in a good starting spot for this drive. Coming up, 1st and 10. Lawrence looking to throw. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Quincy Williams has it. And the Jets get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
The best defenses, you can go look at it through the decades, are built from the inside out. And that's not just stopping the run on the inside out. That's playing your coverage from the inside out. That time, beautiful job by the defense of taking away the middle of the field, getting that interception, and setting their offense up for success.
On 1st down, here comes Hall. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. The former #1 pick, Trayvon Walker, on the stop. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Jaguars take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks him up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
They get it right back. That's intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Mosley. Oh, my goodness, Brock. I don't think I've ever seen this back-to-back plays, and we've got back-to-back interceptions.
And I would be stunned here, Kate, floored, if we saw a third in a row right here. It might be the time to remind both of these offensive coordinators, you can run the ball, because these secondaries are locked in.
To the air here on first down, Rodgers. Hall there to haul it in. And he takes it across midfield and into Jaguars territory. The Jets take their first time out. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Motioning left is their running back. A pistol snap here, Rodgers. That throw finds Coughlin. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Offense set for a 1st and 10. Running this with Hall. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Josh Hines Allen, that time to haul him down. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Greg Zuerlein going to try to knock this through for the Jets. He was money on his first field goal, Brock. His second coming a little inside of 50 yards. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Zuerlein has it all teed up and ready to send it away. And that kick goes out of bounds. They're going to get great field position out of this. So march it forward after they accept the penalty. 1st and 10 from the 41.
Gun. Hey, easy, Ralph.
Lawrence now off the play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
You know, it looked like things fell apart a little bit as he left the pocket, just not on the same page with his targets as they adjusted their routes. And that's really what led to the incompletion.
Hey.
Lawrence trying again on 2nd. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Hey, run!
Out of the gun, Lawrence. That's complete. Here's Kirk. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
Lisa 24.
From the gun, ETN gets it. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's a Jaguar 1st down. They go right back to ETN. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond.
Take right, open. Red.
Now Lawrence. Got him in. It's Thomas. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30. You're right at the 31.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s. Versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
11. Here we go.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that will tie things up in the third. On now is Cook to kick this away. Xavier Gibson now to return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Here's Rodgers on 1st and 10. He'll get this complete to Mooney. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Darnell Savage brings that to an end. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. This is Hall. Juke the defender. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Yeah, you want to get above 5 yards to carry? Well, put together runs like that. And I'll tell you what else a run like that does, Kate. That sets up the play action, right? When you really just gouge and gash a defense like that, the next time you run that action, they're going to be thinking running the ball. You go right over their head.
1st down, and they go right back to him. They'll cobble together a yard there. Devin Lloyd on the tackle. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
26.
They go right back to Hall. And this defense offering no room at all up the gut there. No gain. Josh Hines-Allen, that time to hold him down. Call it no gain on the play, and that brings up 3rd and 9. Now looking to throw with Rodgers. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along your route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Begins his return at the 16. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. The kicking team got downfield quickly there. He didn't manage much on the return. And it'll be Jaguars football. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
30 left. 13 Luke. Luke. Silver.
Look at this. The wideout gets it to start this drive. And the defense not caught off guard at all. They track him down after a small gain.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. And it's just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver. He may get in the run game as well.
Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's out of bounds past midfield. They manage 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Inside handoff goes to Etienne. And he's able to get it past midfield and down into the Jets side. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
That's taken in by Etienne. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
Rip, 23.
Now we give to Etienne running right. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
3rd and inches, and you hate to see that run go backwards. I just take myself back to a huddle, and you know you're imploring your guys, listen, just give us a little bit of a push and we will move the sticks. Instead, well, the defense is energized with that stop.
58-yard attempt.
Online, but not enough juice. It's no good short. And instead of 3 points, quarter 3 remains tied.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
First down, Rodgers. Deep down the right sideline, it's his running back making the catch. Touchdown, New York! The Jets need only one to take the lead. Brees Hall with the touchdown. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. Zerline has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Here's Duvernay on the return. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. They've got first down from the 31.
Hey, easy. Route.
Now Lawrence on the play fake. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Ryan Thomas Jr., his intended target. And that'll bring up second down.
Hey. Red.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. This is hauled in by Ingram. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
ETN on third down. And he's going nowhere there. Add that to what's been a tough afternoon for him. They stop him just short and force a 4th and 1. Jacksonville in punt formation. He calls for the fair catch and has it at the 22-yard line. No return on that punt. And they're going to take over possession. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They start the drive with Hall. And he's brought down for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Devin Lloyd on the tackle. We'll see what they come up with for third down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. The Jets have it with a lead to start. And it's a nickel set from the Jags on this third down. Running back sent in motion. Now Rodgers on 3rd and short. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. And this is the 2nd time he's been brought on to kick it. Got 46 on his first punt, so this one's pushing a little more distance. His work begins at the 31. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. Officially a 55-yard launch. And they'll get ready to go on offense. The Jaguars in a good starting spot for this drive. Coming up, 1st and 10. Oh, looks like the defense got a little too excited there, and that's going to be a penalty. Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage. Now talk about a golden opportunity at an immediate first down following that encroachment flag. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
Go. Here we go.
From the 41. Forced out to his right. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by C.J. Mosley. And the Jets get it back on his 6th interception of the season.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
He has it on the QB sneak. And he's in for the touchdown. The Jets go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Aaron Rodgers with the touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone. Zerline with the extra point. And the Jets double their lead to 14. Zerline has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Has this at the 6. Big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Go, let's go.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Right, let's go.
They kick the running back in motion. 2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence. And they pick him off again. That's Justin Simmons. And the Jets get it back on his 6th interception of the season. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
Here's a give to Hall. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Here's Hall once more. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now. Running back sent in motion left. Rodgers throwing on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once. I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Here he is on 3rd and long. And this is going to be incomplete. Great looking catch, but he lost track of that sideline and went out of bounds. We've got 4th down. Greg Zuerlein going to try to knock this through for the Jets. From the right hash, this is going to be a 41-yarder. A big kick is no good. It's well to the left there. And the lead stays frozen at 14.
Well, they're still in great shape to win this game, Kate. Don't tell the kicker that. You know he's bummed with every miss. But with that miss, still 2-touchdown game, and one more stop here can very much end things.
On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. Chased out to his right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They pick up 20 yards there. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville 1st down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Go, go.
1st down throw, Lawrence. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Rip, 23.
Lawrence working from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
Throw on 3rd down. That's caught for the 1st. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
Hey,
1st and 10, it's Lawrence. Couldn't bring it in over the middle, incomplete. Looking for the back that time. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Hey, I'm gun. Hey, run. Here we go.
Sticking in the air with Lawrence. Has it in close. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Little Tex on the extra point. And the Jaguars chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And no return as this is going to be a touchback. And with our new kickoff rules starting this year, the ball only comes out to that 20-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll send their tight end right. They'll start this one out with Hall. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Got Williams, and it's complete. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line.
I know these D-ends love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Conklin brings it in. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's second. And with another one gone, they're going to have just one remaining this game. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Rodgers here off the play action. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Well, both ends of their defense nearly came away with a huge play. Another step, and they sacked the quarterback. But even still, the hit altered the throw and almost set up a takeaway.
From the gun, it's Hall. And he drives it up past the 45. Here's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. It's a gain of just 2. They needed 5. It's going to be 4th and 3. It's the 2-minute warning here in Jacksonville. Jets leading by 7. On now comes their punter. Thomas Morstead will kick it away. And he doesn't put much height or distance on that one. And this one skips out of bounds and will be marked inside the 30. Now after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Lisa 24. Here we go.
Now to throw. Caught by Deebo Samuel. It's a pickup of 11. And that's a Jaguar 1st down.
Kate, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
1st down, ball at the 36.
On red.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. ETN on the catch. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Looking to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Now a timeout called by the Jaguars. That's their 3rd. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Hey, Lion!
Throwing now. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. That's Justin Simmons. The team total is now up to 5, Brock. 5 times they've picked this offense off.
Say it a 3rd time for me, Kate, would you? Twist the knife for all the fans of this offense watching at home.
5 interceptions in one game. You just got to marvel at how well they played in coverage from start to finish.
Yeah, this goes beyond marveling. This goes to best-case scenario in their game plan. This is one of those special games where absolutely everything is clicking. These defenders, it's like they're seeing the entire field in perfect 20/20 vision.
And he'll get this up to the 19-yard line as he stopped. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st. So it's a road win for the Jets. And this was the type of response you always hope to see after a loss, Brock. Get right back out there and find a way to win the following week. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a